Hey everyone, I'm back again. Guess where I am today? I'm actually in a suburb called Huntley, which is an area inside Bendigo. Now, the house that I'm inspecting is not this one right here. All right, it's actually right over there. But I just wanted to show you guys what's happening here in the industry. Builders are going bust. Check out the materials. I mean, where the hell's the council? The city of Greater Bendigo. It's nowhere to be seen. This is supposed to be fenced off. I mean, there's a fence right here. I'm walking around and check out the mud on the footpath. I actually nearly slipped right here as I was walking towards this area. Check out, have a look at this Rio. What happens if a kid is just walking around, falls here, bang, see you later. Take a look at this wall, it's about to fall over as well. Free Rio again. Take a look at the mess. I mean, this area should be fenced off. Look at that wall, it's about to collapse. I mean, kids can just walk in here. The council, when I went to their website, I wanted to report this address. The first thing I saw actually was, pay your rates. Come on, man. I mean, look at this wall. Holy moly. The other wall as well is about to collapse. This is just crazy. Anyway, the project that I want to show you guys is right over here. Right there, guys. Now this project, the contract price is just over $335,000. Now for $335,000, let's see what this can buy you in Victoria. Now this is a budget built home. Basically, it's not all fancy, single story home, brick veneer, roof tiles, and I've actually done my inspection already and I really wanted to record it for you guys. It won't be a long video, but there's some really key points to know about this property. It's a BEL rated area here of 12.5. So basically there's a rating according to the Australian standards, and this rating for this area right here is 12.5, which means there are requirements that you have to adhere to during the build, which this home has failed to comply with. Now, I'm guessing that this has been passed by the building surveyor. And that's why I wanted to show you guys this video, because there's some things in this home right here that you guys should watch out for if you can't get an inspection. I'm gonna leave some key points for you guys to watch out for that will cost you a lot of money to fix. For example, there's split insulation in the roof. The ductwork has not been ducted out. Also, the bathrooms have to be fully demoed. We've also got a water leak that's already happening. Apparently the builder has spent the last 3 months trying to pinpoint where the water's coming in from. And guess what? I spent literally 5 minutes on the job and I already found out where it's coming from. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's take a quick walk around before I begin my inspection. Take a look at the water inside the eaves. It's traveling all the way here. We'll take a look at what's causing that later on. I want to show you guys what you get for $335,000. Really nice brickwork. They've done a good job. Let's walk around. Nice backyard. I mean, I'm not sure if this includes the land. I'm guessing it doesn't. Have a look. Nice single story home. Brick veneer. Small water tank, and there's the garage over here, and there's your neighbors. Now let's do a quick walk around inside the home to see what's included for that $336,000 and the quality of work. I mean, it's going to cost them probably around, I'm guessing, towards 100 grand to rectify the items. But let me know in the comments how much it will take to fix this job. Let's go. So you can see with my thermal camera, take a look. See the dark purple? That's actually water. I mean, we can see it right here anyway, but just to confirm that it is elevated moisture levels, we take a recording like that, or even take a photo and add it to our report. All right, let's open the garage. All right, I've got my tools ready to go. Yeah, I'm not gonna do in the window clean at the moment. I really want to share this product with you guys. Now, this is not a paid ad. This is just a really useful tool that I found recently. You hook it onto your gutter like this, and then you basically lean your ladder against it so you don't damage the gutter. Check it out. You can get it from Bunnings. It's pretty cheap as well. All right, so let's get in. I'm gonna go in the roof area later on, but floating floor and carpet, builder's range carpet, really cheap carpet, builder's range floating floor, bedroom right here. The leak is around here somewhere. We'll scan it later on. Ensuite with a raised hob, enclosed shower with a raised hob. Make sure you remember that because it's not compliant. Let's keep going. So you get a bedroom, ensuite right there, another bedroom right here with a small wardrobe. Check it out. Wow, nice. It's painted, cool. All right, then you get a laundry with no overheads or cabinets. And blinds, of course. Another bedroom. So this is the second bedroom now with a little wardrobe. Kitchen with no sink. No, I'm kidding. It's right over there. Haven't installed it yet. Oven in the garage. I haven't installed it yet. But you can see a small living area. There's your backyard. Small pantry right here. A powder room. And then we have another bathroom here. A common bathroom for everyone to use. And another bedroom, which is not bad. If only they built it right, it would have been a really nice home. Within budget and no major defects. Now, the major defects in my view is basically it's going to cost a lot to rectify. So what I'm going to do now is that we're going to start with the outside non-compliant items in breach of the bell ratings and some naughty hidden items as well. So let's go. All right, so let's go on the little roof area first. See, you can see why I love this, how this just protects the gutter. Now let's go all the way up and have a look what's going on. All right, now I've got my wide lens on so I can show you exactly what's going on. Get my light out. Now you can see some of the timber frame right there. That's in breach of AS 3959. All these gaps have to be sealed. The ember can easily enter the roof area. Have a look. Wow, right there. Non-compliant. Now, the other item is, which is common throughout the whole area right here, is that, have a look what happens when I lift these tiles. Have a look. You can see that the sarking does not enter the eaves gutter. Now that's not only in breach of AS 3959, but also HB 39 as well. Have a look. It's actually throughout. See that? See how it enters the eaves gutter over there, right here. This is good. This is the way it's supposed to be, 25 mil into the eaves gutter. But here it's not done. Have a look. There's some staples as well. You can see a bit of water stains as well where water's been ponding, but that's all already in breach of the Australian standards and HB 39. So a couple of breaches right here. You've got the opening right here where you can see the frame. You've got the sarking not entering the eaves gutter. Let's go on the other side as well and have a look what's going on where the water's leaking in the eaves and see if we can show you guys exactly what happened there. Let's place this over there. In this area here, you can see all the water stains. So see, look, someone's already put their ladder here. Have a look. And scratched the quad gutter, have a look. So that's why this tool right here will help to avoid issues like this. Let's chuck this right here. Nice and secure. All right, let's go up and have a look what's happening. All right. I'm nice and high. take a look, you can see a bit of water already has been accumulating in this section, going into the eaves. Now, why is this occurring? Now you can see a bit of water ponding in the eaves gutter right here, have a look. Now, you're allowed a tolerance of 10 mil. Now, guys, you can get this ruler that has multiple functions right here, a hole diameter measurement, a ruler right there. If I insert this right here, you can see, let me get a better view. You can see that it's around 15 mil. So that's non-compliant. There's no adequate fall. So this is one breach. Second breach right here. Third breach is that water has stained the eaves and needs to be rectified. And also there's no ancillaries installed on that section of the roof tiles, which is those clips right there have to be installed. You can see the area, the problematic area right here. Have a look. See how the water goes from the valley and ponds in this section right here. It actually back charges back and it enters the sarking, and then it makes its way under the tiles on the sarking and slides all the way here and goes there. So I would suggest changing, elevating this area or extending this valley gutter so it can basically overlap that dip right here, that depression right there. So that's what's going on there. Really bad situation, but the roof tiling looks pretty good. I've already checked it with the drone. We're going to have a look at this section as well, see if the sarking has been installed as per AS 3959 and HB 39 as well. Let's go take a look. All right. Now this area as well, lift some tiles up. There you go. Doesn't extend into the gutter as well. The other thing that I noticed as well when I was walking around here, first of all, the whip holes are blocked from the render. That's not compliant. You can see how they've done the damp proof course. Flashing right there, have a look. This is actually the proper way to do it. Stops the rise in damp from going up. That's correct. And it actually has to be as well visible here where the render is. Now, what I do want to show you guys is this. Whoop, there's a spider right here. I wonder what kind of spider. Oh, damn, big spider. I don't know if this is dangerous, but let's just grab it. Right there, throw it over there. All right, let's keep digging. Lucky I'm wearing gloves. Oh my goodness. So let's remove some of these pebbles back and see what's going on here. Have a look. So if this is actually more than 15 mil, that's non-compliant. Let's get my little ruler out and measure this. It's actually 25 mil. Take a look. 25 mil. Take a look. 25 mil. Sorry, actually, it's around 30. And they've covered it up. Building surveyor missed this, and they've just covered it up. So that's not compliant. I'll just take some photos and put it in my report. And also you can see here as well, it's on this side as well. Have a look. See, I can fit my, look at that. I can fit my fingers under the brickwork right there, that much. Non-compliant. Let's take some measurements to include that in our reports. And then we'll start the inside. All right. You go inside your home and then you put some ball bearings on the floor just for fun to see what's going on. Wow. Who can guess what fall we have? So we've got 7 mil fall over 1.8 meters. That is a defect. The max tolerance within 2 meters that you can have is 4 mil. Now, that's already in breach, so they've got to rip this out. and do it again. That's the first defect. Now in one area, if it's more than 10 mil, for example this hallway, that is also a defect. I'll get the level, and you know what, I'll get my ball bearings and I'll put it in other spots as well, and we'll see what we can get. Oh, I love these, they're so cool. Let's have a look here. Whoa, have a look. So there's a fall this way, and then it goes this way. Check it out. See, they should have put a self-leveling compound before laying the floors. Now, it's going to cost them more. Let's get the small level. Have a look what we've got. It might be within tolerance, we don't know. Let's check it out. It's 5 mil here, 4 mil, 3 mil, but there is a fall, 7 mil here. So there is, yeah, non-compliant. Basically, the whole hallway is stuffed. All right, let me show you now another defect that's going to be costly. We have this ensuite right here. That shower right there has to be fully demoed. Let me show you why. Now, 99% of inspectors, when we come and do an inspection for a home that's already been inspected, no one picks this item up. And this item is basically a huge item because it's an enclosed shower. And as per AS 3740, it does state that there has to be a 15 mil vertical termination of the membrane. A lot of people get this confused. They see this aluminium trim here and it looks really cool. Yeah, but guess what? It is actually non-compliant. Now, let's take a closer look. First of all, have a look at this. That's hollow tiles. Has to get ripped up now. See, hollow? The sound is hollow. Solid. Solid. All right. So let's get my ruler out and insert the ruler so we can get the exact termination of where the tiles are. So now my ruler right now is touching this tile and I have to see a reading of 15 mil. Let's take a look. If we push this down like that, it's now touching the tiles and it is around 5 mil. So non-compliant. See? I'm now touching the tiles. I'm pressing really hard, it's touching the tiles, and it has to be actually around here, around this section right here. So they have to demo the whole thing now and start again. And we're talking about, you gotta rip out the floor, you gotta rip out these tiles, the skirting tiles, the shower screen, the perimeter tiles right there. This is how you fix it. You can't just laminate another angle on top. That's gonna be a patch-up job. So make sure you get that right. And now let's go to the other bathroom. The other bathroom also has got another item that I want to show you guys. Let's go have a look. All right, now this is the common bathroom. Same issue as well. We'll take a measurement quickly. However, we have access to the opening right here. There's supposed to be this trim that's supposed to be installed here called a water stop. Now they've covered it up. We can't see, but I'm going to use this tool right here, which is a bore camera, and we're going to see if we can get more detail in the corner, because if this is non-compliant right here, the whole floor needs to be taken out, other than the shower. Now let's measure the shower first and see if that's compliant. Let's have a look. So we're going to insert this ruler right here. Beautiful ruler. Make sure you buy one from our website. I'll put a link in the description, but you can see. Let me get I'll put some light actually. Let's chuck this right here, and you can see that it is around 5 mil, and it's supposed to finish right here, 15 mil. So there's supposed to be a wall extending all the way up, as per the detail that I've shown you from AS 3740, to protect the water bypassing this section and going down. So if water does exit the shower area, it's going to end up under the tiles, coming here. Now this is the sub-tile water table. We're not talking about surface water. These are items that are going to come and bite you later on. When you start using this bathroom a lot, when you got kids or you got big family and they use the bathroom every day, the water table will start forming underneath the tiles. It will exit the shower area and start extending all the way to this section. And then it will funnel out through this section right here. Now let's insert this camera. You can see it right there. We're going to insert it right there and see what's going on. I'm gonna leave my camera like this so we can get a better detail of what's going on. We're gonna lift this up a bit so we can get the camera in. Now let's get the camera in. All right, so you can see that the water stop right there, it doesn't terminate all the way to the door jamb and the perimeter flashing, so it's all open, so water can easily exit the wet area. So basically now, right there, this item is non-compliant, and I'm guessing all of them are like that, but we haven't got access to all the trims. Oh wow, so there you go, massive items right here, really cheap home to build, but now it's going to cost them a lot of money to fix. We're talking about at least 20 grand to fix this bathroom, and probably another 15, 20 grand to fix the other one. And then you've got the water leak, you've got the brickwork, you've got the roofing items. Now let's go in the roof and see what they've done. And then we'll just end the video. Like I told you, it's a small job. So I just wanted to share these couple of points that I found. So let's go. All right, let's go in this roof cavity. And the same thing, a lot of inspectors don't like to go in the roof. They just pop their head up, they look around, they go, yep, there's some vents there. Ductwork's connected to external air, you can see there. That means the extraction fans are ducted out, which is a requirement under the National Construction Codes. So that's correct. But let me show you how sneaky these guys are. All lazy. So you can see this walkway, as per the requirements. There's supposed to be a walkway to the appliance right there. However, this light right here is non-compliant because this light, the switch has to be here, but the light has to be installed next to the appliance so it's for maintenance reasons, you know. But now, let's turn this off. They might be able to still operate at it because there's adequate lighting, but sometimes they position this here and the appliance is right over there and you can't see nothing. So I'm gonna let that go. Now, take a look at this, guys. This is what I wanted to show. This is why I wanted to record this video. It looks pretty good, yeah? See the fan extracting out? Guess what? It's a fake extraction point. Look at that. They've just left it like this. They haven't connected it. And it's a handover inspection. And also, check out the insulation. They just threw it there like that. Now, there's something going on with the insulation that I want to share as well. And it's been happening a lot for the last couple of jobs. I've seen that a lot. Now, take a look. All right, what we can see here, I'm not sure if you can tell, but I can tell that this insulation has been split. Take a look at this thickness. And take a look at this thickness right here. And you can see also the fibers, how it doesn't look consistent. It looks like it's been ripped apart. Well, have a look at this one and look at this. Look at the difference. See that? So split insulation has been done to this roof. There's one over there as well, one over there. I want to go to another area on the other side as well to show you. They've done the same thing. Let's go, have a look. So there's split insulation in multiple locations for this brand new home.
As well, the ductwork has to be fully suspended throughout the lifetime of the ductwork. That's already non-compliant. I'll leave an extract on the screen as well for you. That's a non-compliant item. Have a look at this as well. We've got here another duct right there that's not been connected. And guess where it gets connected to actually, sorry. Right here. To nothing. There you go. And also, have a look, split insulation. You can see they tried to split the insulation here. Split insulation throughout. I don't know why. Trying to cut cost maybe? I don't know why. But this is what's going on here. I've checked the frame was alright, the bracing's okay. Couldn't see any broken trusses, anything like that. I've checked some electrical items are non-compliant. But the ductwork, insulation, and some of the plastering items are non-compliant. So that's what's going on.
So guys, I told you it was going to be a short video, but if you really enjoyed it and you learned something new, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and share it. It will really help our channel grow. Until next time, let's go. Whoa.